Just remember when you are working in VB Studio, always work with the Chrome browser. Before working in Chrome browser, also go to settings and that click on system and then click on show system notifications about, okay, sorry, use graphics acceleration when available. It should be enabled. Okay. So this is one of the most important setup you need to do before you work with VB Studio. Use graphics acceleration when available. Okay. So now I'll close this browser. I'll open a new incognito browser. CMPL1. Well, so in the last class, what we are discussing about promote, right? Now click on promote. Okay. See the speed. So particularly when you are working in VB Studio, make sure you are having a minimum 300 Mbps speed or even 500 Mbps speed. Okay. So that is one of the important requirement. Okay. So for me, it is around 220 Mbps. That's okay. It is an average speed, but if you are having a 500 Mbps, that is really required for the VBCS. So let us say I'm taking one of the employee called Palmer. I want to update the salary details while doing the promotion. Now click on continue. So what we were discussing yesterday, I want to keep some validation so that the past dates they will not select. When they select, it should throw some error. Okay, that is the requirement. Okay, now go to edit page in the Visual Builder. So this is the actual developer work we are doing. So in order to work VB Studio, we should have a very good bandwidth, internet bandwidth, and we should have minimum 16 GB RAM. And the processor also, one of the important processor, you should have i7, i9 processors, because it's completely developer role. So you should have i7 or i9 processors, and you should have minimum 300 to 500 Mbps speed, and you should be using only Google Chrome browser. So these are the system requirements. Whereas if you are using only the SaaS applications, means you are not doing any kind of customization, you are doing only the transactions, then that the simple internet speed is enough for the Redwood pages. But when you are doing as a developer, customizations you are doing, then we should have all these requirements. Okay. Now click on advanced. And now I'm just clicking back to express mode, just to remove this any kind of any errors or whether the page has been loaded properly or not. Just change this one. Now click on configure validations. So if we click on the live mode, the page will be, we can navigate the particular page from here itself. If you click on design mode, it will be only the design only. So I'm clicking on live. Now click here. Click on plus symbol, click on validation. Okay. So I'm just giving past date. So past date validation business tool. So what it has to throw? It has to throw error message when we select past date in this date field. Now click on plus symbol. Select warning here in the severity. Okay. Just give the name past date validation. So what is the error I want to display? Past date will not be allowed based upon organization rules. Okay, I want to display this error message if they select any past date. So what is the target field? I need to select action date. Okay, so this is the error message. Okay, error code PDV, past date validations. Click on edit. So I'm not using any of these roles at this point of time. I'm using advanced expression. I'm using a code. Okay. And yesterday we have discussed that we have written one particular JavaScript code to do this validation. I'm just copy paste. I'm doing copy paste here. So what is the main condition here? I'm selecting the date. So what is the main conditions here? One is a given date and another one is system date. These two are the variables. Okay. If given date is less than system date, then return true. Return true means what? Return this message. Else return false. Means then don't return this message. Means if a given date means what? The action date. So this date. If this date is less than the system date, what is system date today? 13. If it is less than 13, so what we are asking? Return true means what? Run this message. Else return false. Okay. So now just click on the preview button. Okay, we'll click on the preview button. It will take some time to load.
Sir, I have one query. So if you are giving today's date, then it will throw error message or not?
No, it won't throw error message because we are validating only till last date, past dates only, right? We are selecting only less than.
Yes.
So now this is a preview. Okay, this is a preview one. Just click on select, click on continue. Okay. So now just select the past date. So is error message is throwing? Naveen,
Yes,
is error message is throwing? Sakshi, is error message is throwing or not?
Yes.
So what
It
is
is
the
showing that
message?
past date will not be allowed based on organization rules.
So past date is not allowed based upon organization rules. So this is the configured error message. Okay, this is the configured error message. Okay, let us select now. I will select the future date. Okay. So when I select the future date, it is not throwing any error message.
Yes.
Okay. And why I'm promoting this particular person based upon the performance. Now click on continue. Yesterday we were stuck here, right? Yesterday because of environment performance issue, we are stuck in the when and why page only. So now we are in which page? We are in which page, Jansi?
Assignment, sir.
Very good. We are in the assignments page. Okay. Now I'll cancel here. We click on cancel. I'll go back to when and why page. Okay. Go to when and why page. Okay. Now I'll select the past date again. So I'm changing the transaction date to past date. So what is the error it is throwing again? Past dates will not be allowed based upon organization rule. So now I want to click on continue, whether it is going to the next page or not. So I'm clicking on continue. So is it going to the next page?
No.
Sakshi, is it going to the next page?
It is not going.
So why it is not going?
Because we have put the past date, which is showing error. So without that, we won't be able to proceed.
Yes, when there is an error in the page, system will not allow to move to the next page. So you have to change that one. Means if somebody is selecting any wrong dates, so we are preventing that one before submitting the transaction, right? So that is the reason submit button is disabled, and we are not allowing the particular transaction to proceed further. Okay. So now is our validation is working as per the expectation. So as per the requirement,
Yes,
is our validation is working or not?
Yes, sir, it is working.
Okay. So now what I have to do here? I have to publish. Right? This is just a preview page. So now I want to publish this. Click on close button. So once you publish, click on close button. Now click on deploy. So where you are deploying? We are deploying this particular thing in EU Dev 33 environment. Okay. Now click on deploy. Okay, we have deployed our extension, HCM extension to this particular environment. Okay, now click on close. Okay, now we can close this VBCS Studio, close the preview button also. Now go to home page again to refresh the changes. Okay, so now I'm going to do the transaction. Okay, now I'm going to do the transaction. So as an implementation consultant, I have written a business rule. Now some HR specialist will log in and he will do the promotion activity and he will check whether it is working fine or not. And a UAT phase. He has given a requirement to do this to create the validation. As an implementation consultant, I have created the validation. From my side, I have tested it is working fine. Now, as a part of user acceptance testing, as a HR specialist, okay, HR specialist will log in with his user credentials and he will test the application is working fine or not. So right now we are in which phase? User acceptance testing, means key users will test the critical functionalities and they will give the sign off. So now as a key user, I'm a HR specialist, I'm doing the validation. Okay, so let the page load should get completed. Wait until that time. So now click on home page. It's taking so much time. Now click on this home page, home button. Go to my client groups. My client groups. Go to the promote action. So in this particular action only, right, we have done the changes, done the validations, right, past date validation. Okay, just select any particular person. Okay, I want to update the salary. Okay, so now what is the validation we have done? So we have done the validation for the past date. We have created a validation for the past date. So is the validation is working in the UAT phase or not?
Yes.
It is working.
Okay. So as a HR specialist, I'm verifying this is working in a user acceptance testing. I'm the key user. I'm logging as a HR specialist and I'm checking whether this transaction I'm unable to proceed if I select the past date. So I'm the key user, so that I'll give the training for all the remaining HR specialists so that they should not select the past date while doing the promote activity, but they can select the future date or the current date. Okay, this is today's date, right? Suppose if I select the today's date. So what is the code we have written here? Should less than the system date. Okay, 13 is not less than 13, right?
Yes.
13 is not less than 13. Okay,
Yes.
so that's why it was not the, means something is a problem with the date timings and all. Okay, that is the reason, means the system is in a different time zone and we are selecting that one. Okay, let us take the future dates. Still the error is coming or not? Suppose you want to select that today's date also, it should allow, then you should say that here less than or equal to. Okay, today's date also it should allow, means it should say that less than or equal to. Okay, so now what I'm saying, okay, somebody has so now I'm going to do the promotion with the future date. I'm able to click on continue. Okay, I'm not changing any business title or grade, just I'm changing the salary only. Okay, here what I am to select, salary amount. Okay, 132. Okay, and what is the next salary review date? I want to select March 1st. Okay, I want to select 27 March 1st. Click on continue. So this will show you the seniority dates. Okay, now click on continue. It will show you the areas of responsibility. If particular person wants anything related to payroll, benefits, or anything related to environment, health and safety, all these details they will provide here. Is a payroll representative. Okay, now I'm clicking the submit button. It will take some time and it will submit the transaction. So what is the main thing we have verified here? We have verified whether the past date is there, then throw the error message and it won't allow to the next page. Okay, we have verified with this code. Okay. So if you don't understand what is this code, just copy paste that one. So this simple line of code is enough. You don't have to understand. If you know some sort of programming language, the given date means we are taking the system, we are taking the input date, what we are entering in the application. We will take the particular date. Okay. The Sarah Green. So it went for the approvals. Okay. The promotion, what we have done, the change of salary, it went for approval. Okay. So what we have done here, we have validated the given date is not the past date by taking the current system date. How we can validate? So what is today's date is 13th. So if it is 12 or if it is 2nd or 1 from less than February 13, it will throw error message. If it is beyond 13, it won't throw error message and we can continue the transaction. So these simple 5 lines of code. So only these two are we have to write, and remaining all system will generate. I'll show you how to generate the code also in the next class. Okay, I don't want to confuse everything. So first of all, we have done a proper validation using a date field, and you will see the same date field in each and every transaction. Like if you go to local and global transfer, there is a date field in each and every transaction. This is one of the global requirements. There is a date field in when and why section in each and every transaction. Okay, so that is the reason I have focused on this particular one. So in when and why section, what is the action here? What is the action here, Amani? Okay, what is the action here, Harinath?
Local and global transfer.
Yes, for any action when there is a page called when and why. So when means what? Date. Why means what? So why you are transferring? Why you are transferring is any particular reason, to capture the reason. Okay, to capture the reason. So this particular date field validation is a global field validation, and you can do the same thing for local and global transfer, change manager, change working hours, so everything. So you can throw an error message if they select the past dated based upon the requirement. Okay, if suppose there is another requirement called date of birth, and you should not, particular employee should not enter future date. So we will see that validation also. Okay, and suppose in change salary, okay, in change salary, I want to do a validation saying that same thing. The first thing is the date field validation. The past date should not be entered. And then I want to do another validation. Okay, I want to do another validation saying that here I want to verify if somebody gives more than 15%. Okay, if somebody gives more than 15% salary, it should throw error. It should not allow. Only till 1 to 15% only it should allow. Okay, so if you are giving more than 15%, it should throw error. That kind of validation we will see in next class. Okay, everybody understood, right? Suppose as a HR specialist, we are restricting HR specialist to give only till 12% or till 15%. Then only it should click on, when we click on continue, it should go to the next page. If they enter more than 15%, like 20% or 25%, okay, or let us take 100%, what it has to throw? It has to throw error message when we click on continue.
Yes.
So what it again, it should say that the maximum hike percentage should be 15%. It should throw the error message. So this kind of validation we will see in the next class.